We're live, coming to you from Longmont Public Media. Gosh darn blog, gosh darn podcast. I don't know what episode this is. Maybe it's the third. Don't really know. Those lights are shining down on me like bizarre. Anyway, I got absolutely nothing to say. I took the bus here, and it was terrible. I mean, do you realize like people you see on the bus are just? I mean, the only way to describe it is like 1970s cartoons in New York City. And I know you probably have experienced this too, wherever you are, but it's not good, folks. It's like really bad. COVID screwed everything up. Everybody has tattoos on their face. So it's kind of like the 1920s, like down at the harbor, got Sailor Jerry things going on. And then you got this like rich poor gap that's out of control. And it's just like, it's just sad. Anyway, yeah, the bus is no fun. I want a car. So, but I saw this like, I don't know what I saw. I think it was a woman who wanted to be a guy on the bus, like a young woman, and she had glasses, and she definitely had those. But the first thing I saw was like a Meow Wolf T-shirt and like a hairy stomach that looked kind of like mine. I mean, really. So I was like, what's going on there? So it was either like a guy wearing like a fake boobs, or it was a woman who'd taken a lot of testosterone. And I was just like you looked in the mirror today and did that, like Meow Wolf, hairy belly button. Then I saw another person who I first thought was a guy. They had a baseball cap, and they had a wife beater, said pothead on it. And then she was a girl, and I was like, oh, I thought that was a man. So like, I mean, I don't know what to say about all that, man. It's just I have a feeling, I had this my aunt bought me this Christian magazine, and I read it, and it was like talking about like some woman who had like been a transvestite and she regretted it later and went to church. Like, but so don't no regrets, everyone. That's the message I'm sending out. No regrets. If you're gonna do tattoos, be sure you can afford the laser later when you don't want it. That's all I gotta say. So this podcast is gonna be about lots of things. I got a 9-part series on dating apps. If you go to GoshDarnBlog.com, you'll see the so far it's 9 parts, or probably more. It's about my experience on dating apps. Not very good. Haven't gotten a date yet, but I could. Today I was on. I decided to sign up for Plenty of Fish, so I signed up for Tinder, Plenty of Fish, coughed up the money. It's only like $29 a month, but I can tell you, man, Tinder Platinum is not that good. Like, you do not get like an abundance of people to talk to on these dating apps. They upsell you, man. They do this. They upsell you. You join, and then you realize you can't message these people even if you wanted to. You had to pay for it. So like, you pay for the membership, you get a certain amount of super likes. That's what they call them, super likes. And you use those up, and then you're done, and then you can't message, the girl of your dreams anymore. But I've seen a bunch of videos about how to use dating apps, and also how to, just hate them. Lots of men think that it's ruining culture, and men have lower confidence because all the Adonises are getting dates and normal men are not. I don't agree with that, because anybody can get a good picture made. Anybody can do sit-ups to get abs. I'm gonna do lots of sit-ups. so that I can take more ab pictures. I mean, that's what I'm gonna work on this year, so I can have, perfect abs for Tinder. I'm not even kidding. But, yeah, the worst part about the whole dating app process is that you meet these fake accounts, man, and they are all from Asia, and they're foreign. And man, give me a ticket to Korea any day, man. They got great pictures. They steal pictures from Asian women and they put them up, and they don't have much of a bio, so it's easy to tell they're fake. But these pictures are outstanding because, I don't know if you ever seen like there's documentaries about plastic surgery in Korea where they work on their eyes. I mean, I don't know what's going on in Korea, but I'm gonna have to visit because the pictures are outstanding, even though they're all scammers. But I don't even know what these scammers want. I think they just want money. I think because of affiliate sites, they're gonna send you affiliate site and try to make you buy it. I think they just want to make you feel bad about yourself. Because I've had a couple that said, "You stupid," and then some really nasty curse word. And it's like obviously somebody, working 9 to 5 out there on the graveyard shift, trying to scam Americans out of their money. So I don't really know. And then you got the flip side where you got American women who want you to go to their Snapchat or Instagram as if they need more likes, or maybe they're promoting their adult webcam. I don't really understand why you would want me to go to Instagram off of Tinder, but they got something going on too, and it's probably like they want you to go in their OnlyFans or something. But there's a lot of teasing going on, man, and you have to have a thick skin to do this, man. But now, like, I know who's fake pretty quickly, so and also on Twitter, they're fake. Because once you start learning how to opening dating apps like Hey Trouble or whatever, hey, what's going on? I don't know. Once you start opening, like, who's fake right away. And the Asian ones will always message you first. So, oh man, today it was so funny. It wasn't funny. It was kind of weird, but on Tinder, you know, keep liking the Asians anyway, because who knows? Maybe I'll make a friend. I don't mind making friends that are from other countries. I just don't like how difficult and frustrating it is because I'm paying for this crap and it's not even worth it. But today this woman's like trying to pass off a friend, like, oh, my friend is going to travel to where you are. Can you show her around? And I'm like, no. So I unmatched with her. And that's the problem. You match with the scammers. So I matched with all the Asian ladies who aren't real, like, and I understand that they might be having a tougher time than me in this first world country and they might want a husband. But that could be a scam too. They could divorce you right after they marry you, and then they're in America forever and ever, and you're paying for it. And I'm not going to do that. But if I was going on a trip and made a friend, that'd be cool, and be a tourist. So that's why I'm doing the dating apps. But you'd have better luck just walking on the street and saying hi to women that pass you by than on a dating app. It's really bad. But I joined Plenty of Fish last night. I had like two women message me. And the message I sent, all this stuff I'm learning is from playing Fire. And I tried that for like a week and a half, everything I learned from playing Fire, and it wasn't working that great. So then I turned around and I'm trying something different. It's I think it's called Attractive Man. I have to look it up and put it in the links. But yeah, part 1 through 9, GoshDarnBlog.com. Go there, read my blog posts about all my dating app experiences. I got a 9-part series. Who knows? It might be a 24-part series. I don't know. I'm going to keep doing it, so I'll probably keep writing about it. So you can go read that right now at GoshDarnBlog.com. Be sure to tip me so I can keep paying for dating apps and telling you my experiences, and you can live vicariously through me since you're too scared to do it on your own. It's okay. Everybody is. I too was scared once. Now for some reason I'm not. I don't know why. But yeah, you can figure out what I'm doing and live through me so you don't make the same mistakes I make. And trust me, like I don't give a flying, you know what? I mean, I really don't. I mean, most people come to dating apps because they just realize like I have nothing going on this weekend. Like, what do I got to lose? Like nothing. So that's kind of how I came to it too. I was like, I got nothing to lose. I'm just a bachelor forever and been shy, been a writer guy, been a DJ, just I used to be scared of even texting women back. That happened to me last week. I met this awesome woman and I was trying to, hang out with her and I made this huge disaster of a mistake. She liked anime, so I'm looking at the gifs and I found an anime and I just clicked it right away and sent it to her. Now it had words on it, so I read the words after. You never guess what it says. It says, "I would get on top of her in without thinking twice." So I sent her this sexual anime gif without even knowing I did it. So I apologized. Said, "Man, I didn't read that before I sent it. I'm a dork." But she didn't get back to me. I tried. I tried to get a hold of her all week long. I waited like 5 days after that disaster, but no dice. You see what kind of mistakes you can make out in the dating arena? I mean, like you can't get depressed about it. You just got to realize you're going to meet lots of women, and if you can think of it that way instead of like there's just one out there for me. And I too do that. I put like one girl on a pedestal, but at the same time I know I can't. That's not how it works. So like honestly, if I saw a woman outside this podcast studio, I would say, "Hey, how you doing? I'm Evan," and I would just introduce myself. EvanHunhausen.com, GoshDarnBlog.com. Tip me, man. PayPal.me/ lots of marketing LLC. That's lots of with a Z, baby. But I'm at Longmont Public Media. Have you heard about Longmont Public Media? No, you haven't. You got to come down here and make your own podcast. You can like do audio, visual, editing on Adobe. Pay membership fee, really cheap membership fee. Like it's out of control how much I pay per month. You want to look at it. Some broadcasters from Longmont Public Media come down and join. They want you. They want to teach you how to use all this equipment, like this microphone in front of me that I'm not using right now. But hopefully on the next one I'll use all this stuff. But there's something I was going to say and I totally forgot. I think I left you hanging. But Plenty of Fish has like a live thing where people are live, and I swear, like I haven't seen anyone impressive. Like it's like a game show. It's like MTV, and the girls are like basically auditioning guys for a date. Like it's a game show. So I could turn that on right now. I mean, it might be worth it to embarrass myself on something like that, but maybe it's not. Maybe none of this is worth it, and because I haven't gotten a date yet, and I've definitely done over 2 weeks now, and I haven't gotten a date yet. Yeah, and then didn't you like on OkCupid? I was messaging girls, and I had like super likes. So I messaged the girls, and you never guess what they do. They don't message you back. They just like you back after you message them. And then I can't message them because I ran out because I only get a certain amount. And that's really screwed up. I mean, this is a great business model for somebody, but does not help me at all. So you can do this on Twitter and Facebook too. You can bother other women. And like I said, I went to Playing Fire, which is a very good website. I'm going to put it in the links below so you can click on it. And That's good. That's a good way because, like, I didn't know how to talk to women, and I definitely needed a kick in the butt. I'm shaking my leg, and the whole dang laptop's shaking. This is so unprofessional. But yeah, there's lots of things on YouTube, and lots of other men have had the same problems I have. They like some of the YouTube videos have put a percentage of how many women they actually talk to, and basically it's pictures. So if you look like like a model, they will message you, but if you don't, they won't, and you're gonna have to spend money like messaging them and basically being persistent. So that means there's a time element. So I basically might be spending a year doing this and doing investigative journalism on it. And hopefully I'll find someone DTF. If you don't know what that means, look it up on Google. But yeah, it's stupid. And then you start getting addicted to it and you're just like, sucks. And then you forget about what's real. And you pass by a woman on a sidewalk and don't say hi to them. And you're living in your internet bubble and everything is really crappy because nobody's happy in the internet bubble. Like this metaverse is going to attract high school kids and perverts. And that's it. It'll attract businesses, but it'll attract weird people with tattoos. And I don't mind people with tattoos. I get turned on, but if you're not an attractive person, like a tattoo is not going to make you look good, you know. And some of these people are spiritual, so they get tattoos, like Mike Tyson getting a tattoo in his face. I mean, that's a good idea. He's a fighter, like that works. Conor McGregor has a tattoo on his chest and his back. He's a fighter. That works. But if you're not a sailor, like why you? But if you're spiritual, I get it. Like I read Moby Dick, man, and Moby Dick is a good book, and that made me not want to get a tattoo because they're talking about the guy with the face tattoo, and he scared the guy. So if you get like a tattoo in your face, you don't realize you're going to scare people. There's something wrong with you, man. Are you like a gangster? But sometimes it's attractive, you know, and like, I like fantasy like anyone else. I was at a Comic Con and this lady looked like Darth Maul. She was like the Darth Maul lady. And I was really turned on with her makeup. I was like, what would happen if I like was fooling around with her with all the makeup on? So I get it. It's a attractive thing, but I'm sure when you're older, you're gonna be like, man, I need money for laser removal. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but I keep seeing it, like especially on the dating apps. There's just so many women with tattoos. It's not all of them look that good, man. Some of them like have frowns on their faces, like they did meth all their life. I don't think anyone does meth because there's like marijuana's legal. So I think a lot of people are just taking too many edibles and talking to themselves. Instead of talking on a podcast to themselves, they're out at the bus station talking to themselves. I have more in common with them than I know. But yeah, bus station, man. Don't do it. Don't make eye contact with people when you're at the bus station because some of them will act up because they're drunk or on marijuana edibles or whatever. This kid, man, I was at my favorite restaurant, Doug's Diner, and eating breakfast, and I put this nasal inhaler in my nose like this, and I did it, and I looked at him, and these kids were stoned. They were like college kids, and this kid looked at me, and I was like, and he couldn't take it. He was laughing. They had to sit somewhere else. It freaked him out so bad. But I'm jealous of those guys. They're having too much fun with their bromance. I remember those days where you're just doing psychedelics and hanging out with your buddies. I have 0 buddies right now. I have very few friends. The few friends I have are very special, and it's all you need. But trying to make lady friends. Let me get on my phone and see if anything's happening. Probably nothing. See how addictive this is? You just like swiping. Yeah, nobody's talking to me because I'm just not that attractive, and I don't have abs of steel, so nobody's talking to me. But a lot of people have problems with dating apps. You can find a multitude of people who are not satisfied with the dating apps. And like I said, Gosh Darn Blog, I have parts 1 through 9. A blog post about my dating apps. Go read it. Tip me at goshdarnblog.com and medium.com/goshdarnblog. So I just hit a photo. Nothing's happening. Okay. This one says, talking about adventure. This woman, let's be adventurous. I mean, that's a good sign. You probably should talk to her. Oh, and I hit a live one. See, the live ones are funny because they all complain. That's all they do. They complain about like literally. I turned it on yesterday, and someone's like, "Oh, they're taking my kids away," and it's like, "Don't you want a therapist instead of talking live on POF?" I'm like, but it's a good outlet, It's a good outlet for people to be an exhibitionist and get attention. But I don't want to meet people getting attention. I want to meet someone who's actually going to date me. You know what I mean? It's like I could care less. Like, I'm busy making a podcast today. I'm a professional. These people aren't professionals. All right, I'm gonna like this one. It won't work. Okay. What should I say? I'll say, all right, I learned this new one from the YouTube. Your pics say a lot. It seems like people respond to that one. And I'll put that put a link in the notes on the YouTube when I find it. I'll have to search for it because I think it's called Attractive Man, and I subscribed. Your pics say a lot, and then you can either put like a winky face emoji, you know. But if you want to learn how to do this, go to Playing Fire. It'll tell you how to do this like cray cray. Because that's what I did. I just watched Playing Fire YouTube videos for a week. So this last night, this one lady on Plenty of Fish, they have a filter, right? And the filter says, do you want this person to write 200 words, 100 words, 300 words? And I didn't know that. So I'm writing a message or like, oh, this person expects you to write a longer message. So I was trying and I kept failing. So I was like, come on. So then I looked at the filters and it said like 300 words. If you want someone to message you, they have to do 300 words. So I did it, but I made one mistake. I copied and pasted it in my Microsoft Word so I could keep track of how many words I did. And I actually like duplicated it. So I actually did write over 300 words, but I duplicated it by accident. So I copy and pasted it and didn't realize what I was doing. And it was like 534 words. But talk about a jerk for not texting me back after I put all that work into it. I'm going to unmatch with her right now. Screw this. She was online and stuff, I'm sure. I'm going to unmatch. How do I do that? Screw this lady. Report profile. Block this person. Should I block them? Oh, I'll cut her some slack and just she can stay on my profile. Because really, you're just collecting people. And once you collect some interactions, you can start conversing more, but it's tough in the beginning. But yeah, like Twitter and Facebook, I've said, "Hey, trouble," and stuff like that. And when, some of these girls already have a boyfriend, like, "Excuse me," that's the problem. There's a lot of princesses around this area, and it doesn't help anything. So maybe I'll try it on this one. This one's got a choke collar. This is on Facebook, so I'll try sending her a message. I like your choker. That's what I'm gonna do. I learned this all in playing fire. I didn't just come up with this on my own. Look for playing fire, and you too can do the dumb things I'm doing. But if you don't, just keep watching me and subscribe at GoshDarnBlog.com, and I'll keep talking about this stuff. So I just saw my head, it's got these wrinkle lines. Like, I hate pictures like that. Like, some of these women, they're like, and with wrinkle lines, and it's just like, and the ones where you're not, where you don't have makeup on, it's just like, why do you have a picture with makeup on, one without? Like, this is what I look like, before in the morning. This is what I look like in the morning. Like, weird. I don't know. I would keep the makeup on, ladies. I really would. I would just have a bunch of pictures of makeup on and make those guys chase you. And don't reveal your worry lines on your forehead because that's weird. But who's to say? I have crappy pictures too. So who's to say? But basically, I'm gonna have to learn how to figure out how to do a photo on my phone, and it's gonna have to go 3, 2, 1, and then I'll pose. Like I'm a supermodel. But honestly, I made one friend in Europe, and I'm gonna have to say we're gonna have to do video chat, so I know you're real because I've had too many fake things. So if she doesn't want to do video chat, I'm gonna have to drop her like a hot potato. Be like, sorry, this ain't gonna work. But right now, it looks like I have a friend in another country that's real. So that makes me happy that I could have a friend out there in the universe. I'm going to New York next week, so maybe I'll continue the Tinder search in New York, and maybe I'll update you. Like I said, you gotta subscribe. GoshDarnBlog.com, Medium.com/GoshDarnBlog. Tip me. PayPal.me/Lots of Marketing LLC. That's lots of with a Z, baby. DJCola.net, EvanHunhausen.com, DirtyFilthyDiscoTrash.com, TheSoccerZombie.com. Check me out. I got books published on the Amazon. I mean, this Tinder journey could become a book, but right now it's on Medium, parts 1 through 9. So I'm sure there'll be a part 10. Should I do live? I should do live because I'm bored. I'm gonna have to figure out live. Oh, someone just called me. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. All right. That didn't work. Live. How do I find live? So stupid. All right. Nearby. Should I do? Yeah. See, at least I'm dressed up. So that if I did join in on the fun, at least I would look dressed up. So that's a good one. I don't know. All right. I'm joining a stream. Embarrassing time. Screw this. I don't like her. See, I don't know how to sort the women and men right now, so I have men too. That really stinks. All right, this one's they're not in the view. Sometimes you click on a picture and they look really good, and then you click on the video and they look like they're like 500 pounds. All right. Okay. All right, we're gonna keep trying this. Can I find the girl in my dreams nearby on live chat? Oh my God. This person's driving. I'm just gonna ask them where they're going. They're driving. That's weird. And lots of these guys don't know how to talk to women. They're like trying to be the therapist. This is dumb. I don't like this. And I think some of these women are putting up fake photos because they do not look like the photo. It's like they're putting up a photo of them when they're 21 and now they're 51. Oh, here's a date.
You're not too old for him.
See, they don't talk about dating. They talk about like all this other weird stuff. And then when someone joins the room, they get scared and they want to like, you know, keep quiet all of a sudden. So it's really bad. You know, like you got to just give into this stuff and make a fool of yourself. You know what I mean? How do you get out of this stupid thing? All right. You just got to make a fool of yourself when you're on a dating app. See, this woman, she doesn't look like a photo at all. That I think they put in the fake makeup thing on Instagram and they do that. Oh, I'm gonna put myself here. Let's see if that works. Cool if it did. How do you do that? I don't know how to do this. It sucks. All right, this one was like doing her hair and her face, and that's just so weird that she would want to do that on the live. That doesn't make sense because she looked really good, and now like that's what you do in the before the date. You don't do it for a date. Oh, this woman kept in character. I like that. Someone's adorable AF. That's what I'm gonna say. See if she like notices me. Maybe I'll be invisible and she won't even notice me. You know how it is. Because they're so caught up in talking to themselves, like I am right now. We got there's no difference. So like I should be getting along with all these women, you know. I'm just like them. I'm just not doing it the way they are doing it. I'm doing it as a podcast. Someone saying I love you.
Hi, Don. How are you?
See, they have fans and they're saying hi to them.
Never tell Scorpio a secret. Scorpio.
Yeah, that's weird. It's like they're not looking to date. They're just looking to not be lonely, I guess. I love all this blue hair. So much blue hair. Blue hair, red, pink hair. I like it. I mean, I don't know how long I would like. I don't know if I'd marry someone who had that, but I'd like it for a weekend probably or a week. They call that LTR. Are you looking for a LTR? Long-term relationship. I guess short term is STR. So I'm probably going to change my profile because I got like some DTF type stuff going on in my profiles. On Plenty of Fish, I got this long one that I learned from the 3% Man, and I guess that one's okay because women who read it like me. But so I'm gonna have to do some research and redo my photo, not my photo, my bio. And if I can learn how to take a photo of my phone like 5 seconds and pose, that'd be good. But otherwise, I'm a very lonely man talking to myself on a podcast. Gosh darn it. GoshDarnBlog.com. Say it 3 times in a row. Medium.com/GoshDarnBlog. Go read it. Parts 1 through 9. Tinder Swindler. Tinder Bender. Parts 1 through 9. Series by Evan Hunhausen. Don't forget to tip me. PayPal.me/Lots of Marketing LLC. That's LOTZA. Baby. I've been trying to find a coffee alternative. Cappuccino. Dandelion. It's really not a coffee alternative, but it's close. There's a faint coffee thing going for it, and I put cream in it, and it's okay. It's not that good. Coffee's better. But yeah, go read my blog post about coffee, goshdarnblog.com/coffee, and you too will find out what coffee's all about. Because I think there's some things you don't know about coffee, and I think we've been duped, America and the world. Maybe we should be drinking tea in the morning and not coffee. Anyway, enough about that. goshdarnblog.com/coffee. Now, I've been growing long hair. Been worrying about receding hairlines and stuff. DHT blocker. Do you know what that is? It blocks the DHT. There's something up here. Maybe it's from shampoo. Maybe it's from the water. I don't know. The hard water. DHT blocker. I ordered this off Amazon. I'll put the link in the thing down there so you can buy it. But I'd like to keep my long hair. And honestly, if you pour tea on your hair, it's very good. It makes it really soft. And I've been doing that. Like I'll take a shower, shampoo, and then pour tea on my head, and it's very nice. It conditions it like crazy, and it feels different than shampoo and stuff. It's hard to believe, but it's true. Yeah, I pour tea on my head. I'm a tea head. But you can read that blog post too when you go to Gosh Darn Blog, medium.com/Gosh Darn Blog. Do you too want to know how to get girls? Well, Charles Sledge is quite a personality. Like, I don't know anyone who talks the way this guy does. And it's good that I read this book because I need different perspectives. Listen, I've made friends with men, talked about dating. So many people know nothing. Freaking, like, where do you learn how to date ever? The television, movies, your parents, your buddies, your friends growing up. What do they know? Nothing. Even if they're going out dating, they can't tell you how they did it. I've seen that before, like once or twice or three times. They can't tell you how they did it, and they're out doing it. So Tony Robbins' imitation is how you have success. So if you see a friend like, you know, getting busy a lot, just imitate them, because that's the best way to learn how to be a success. If someone's successful, go out and imitate them. I do not see a lot of successful people out on Main Street, okay? So I don't know where they are. They're on the internet. They're on YouTube University. They're sharing their experience. All the gurus. Like I said, I'll put the links for the DHT and the book in the below so you can check it out. Support me. Amazon links. If you can buy through my Amazon links, thank you. I can continue putting money towards these dating apps so I can eventually have success and live that Playboy lifestyle that I've been wanting for so many years. It'll finally become a reality. But maybe I should change my profile to like I want a long-term relationship, and I mean I'm not going to be lying because if I met the woman of my dreams, it'd be on. But so I might have to change it just to appease the other women who say that, because if someone says they want to be friends, or if someone says they want a long-term relationship, it doesn't mean anything, because if they met you and you like said all the right things, and who knows what could happen, you don't know. So it's like everything's so I really want to go out on dates because I know that's the way it works, not online. So I try to be like, hey, let's go to a cafe, and if I don't like you, I can leave because it's a public place. It's a joke, I say that. But I'm looking at live right now. It's really weird. Live. Okay. Let's try this one. Okay, okay. I joined this in a heartbeat.
No
There's
hard
two
feelings.
women. They're gonna attack me.
I plan right now to have such risk
I'm just gonna compliment them. You two are adorable as F.
on Rain
AF.
Farm, right?
You two are
Rain
adorable.
Farmer.
AF. So I don't even know what they're talking about. They're like, see, they can catch with their friends on this. It's just kind of weird. So I don't think anybody wants to date on this live thing unless you start talking about it, and then maybe they start thinking about it then. So you two are adorable AF. So
Like, I love you, but I know you love
see,
me. I love you.
they just ignored me.
Right? It's like, I love you now, but
These people have fans.
no, he said I would be like, meaning that
They
he's
just
like,
ignored me, man. I don't get it.
like that.
Rematch. I don't understand this
Love,
gamification of
love,
dating.
love is acceptance. You have to accept our toxic
So
side.
they already like these guys. They're not going to pay attention to
I
me.
think that's
And does somebody send them a rose?
so this day.
I don't know why that's cool. That's not a real rose. That's a fake rose. I don't get the virtual world. Like I'm part of it right now because I'm talking to myself on YouTube and just don't get it. It's like why? Oh, this one. She does not look like her photo, man. Oh, it's weird. More tattoos. Oh, this one looks like a goth. She's just playing music and you can't see her. She's off camera. I wonder what will happen if I say something. Maybe she'll respond. Maybe she won't. Maybe this is a waste of time. Because you can talk to people all over the country and the world, man. Yeah, she's just listening to music. Could you imagine? Just listening to music and she, she's not even there. She's off camera. That's just ridiculous. These people have no lives. I shouldn't talk, but at least I'm making a podcast, you know. Yeah, don't look like the picture at all. How is that possible? They're using filters, man, to make themselves look fake. Oh, excuse me. Doesn't make sense. Oh, this one looks like a zombie. Wow. All right, there's nobody near me that I want to talk to. I'm just not gonna. It's just not gonna happen for me ever. Oh my goodness, this is so weird. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't know about this live thing. Yeah, I can't do this. This isn't my bag. It's just, I never joined a game show ever, like a real game show. So why would I do that? But you too can go on POF and join the game show called Dating Apps. My website is GoshDarnBlog.com. Go there, read my blog post. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I'm kind of getting like some weird thing in my ears because it's getting hot in here. I think the weather changed like drastically and I took the bus, so I hope I don't have COVID. But anyway, in stream, go to my website, GoshDarnBlog.com. Peace in the Middle East.